Live. Live. Let's get this back on. Let's get set up, ready to rock and roll. Reload. Okay. And then let's get TikTok on the go as well. Guys, we've got 2 out of 3 spots available for the rest of the day. Five. Oh, I'll be live again for about an hour or so. And then I will need to go get my daughter. So, guys, make sure you spam them likes, follows, subscribes. I appreciate everybody. See what the market is going to do for the next hour. We've added another trade, another pair. We're going to look at USD CAD. So we're going to take that trade, see how we get on with that one. Let's see. Monitoring gold, monitoring CAD, CHF still hasn't pushed down to our zone just yet. Or CHF, I've got really bad acid. Or CHF. Now this has given a break of structure here and reacted from this zone here, but I'm still hoping we'll get this pushed down. So we're still getting this sideways movement. Carpi, welcome in. How you doing, broski? We're almost pushing down to USD CHF as well. Like, honestly, we're getting so close to our zones, and it's just missing us a little bit. So we just have to patiently wait. And yeah, hopefully we get in something. But yeah, we've added a USD CAD trade as well, limit order to our list. So let's see. This is the problem, right? Obviously, a lot of people want to be in trades 24/7, and this is the problem with most people, is that they're not willing to wait. And there is a lot of opportunities on the market within forex pairs, gold, commodities, whatever, indices, sorry. Like there's opportunities everywhere, but you can't just blindly jump into a trade not knowing or not building a story of which way price is going to go, because you're just going to end up losing loads of money. So ideally, you want to build your story. You want to look at what price is doing, the way it's moving, and go for your zones from there. Like there's no point in just kind of just, oh well, it's a 4 hour candle, it's red now, I'm going to just get in a sell. Like you can't just do that. You just have to wait for price to get into those high probability areas, and then you'll be much more successful long term. If you're just jumping in areas, especially on low time frames, if you're just jumping in areas on low time frames, then you're not gonna see as much consistency. Um, but obviously, a lot of people, it depends like how you like to trade as well. For me, I like the higher time frames because they're higher probabilities. So you're getting, if you're so successful, why don't you have a better setup? What's wrong with my setup? What do you mean, Thomas? Do you mean why am I streaming like this? I'm streaming like this. Instead of like criticizing, you could just say, how comes you're not showing your screen? Instead of trying to be rude and maybe egotistical. It's actually because TikTok don't like the algorithm for traders. So a lot of these traders that you should see sharing their screens, their TikToks will eventually get banned, my friend. So I am live on YouTube. If you want to check me out, check the screen out on YouTube. But to be honest, you sound like an idiot, so I prefer if you didn't. Ugh. Sorry, guys. I can't stand people like that, honestly. If you're so intelligent, why don't you come up with a better question? Afternoon, Silent. How you doing, broski? Honestly, I just can't deal with some people. How's everyone's day going? Currently waiting for our zone still. Where to start trading? I have no clue about it. Mickey, I've got a free 7-day trial within the community. If you want to join us, have a look. You get education as soon as you get in, right? There's no obligation, there's no payment at the beginning expected. Try it out, check out the setups, check out we've got. You get a welcome video to kind of show you how things work, and go from there. All you need to do is DM me your email, and you get one of those faces. Successful yet so fragile ego, it's almost as if you're not a successful trader. Thomas, you think what you like, mate. You sit there with your muscles out and your posing picture. Honestly, couldn't give an ass about what your opinion is. What is your DM? DM me on TikTok. I just don't have time for rude. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Yeah, there's only 2 spots left. We had one taken away from this morning's stream, so there's only 2 spots available. I'll be paying later for my finished subscription just in work. That's all good, Wayne. No stress, mate. You focus on work and then just let me know. There's no rush or anything. Like I'm not. No, there's no pressure. Whenever you're ready, whenever suits you. Just DM me right now. Nice. Okay, Mickey, that is 1 spot left available. Edit here. This is the problem, right? You get people come in, massive egos, probably steroid heads and all this sort of stuff, and it's just like, just chill out, mate. Like, come in, like, and then tries to give me my insult back. Like, what's your problem? Highly, highly intelligent. Can I confirm you get my message on TikTok? I'm live right now, so I can't. But as long as you've messaged this account, I'll have it. All right. So it'll be the if Mickey sent me a message and Manans has sent a message, then that's all the spots gone. You'll be the first two that have messaged me, right? So if anyone else now messages, then they won't get in. But don't worry, guys. I will remember you, and I will add you after the live. Be around 9 p.m. Okay, mate. Get stuck, any issues, just message me and let me know. Hope you guys have had a good day today. We've been unlucky, to be fair. We just missed the USD SGD trade by like a pip, straight to our take profit. After, should I send you my email in the message? Yes, please, mate. Need your email address, because if you don't give me your email address, you don't get in free. Because you can go through the link in the bio, but you have to pay straight away. I need the email to get you, so you can get the invite for free. All right. Leon, how you doing, broski? Here he is. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna be live for about an hour because I've got to pick my daughter up at about 1:30. I want to try and get as much time in possible with everybody. She's not very well, so buy or sell. Don't, Leon. I've already had some guy come in. He's standing there posing with his top off. Who comes in? If you're such a good trader, why's your setup not better? Because I've got my camera facing me. But obviously, he doesn't know who I am. He's just come in. I don't know if he's had a shit day or something. And he's just thought, you know what? I'm going to scroll through TikTok and insult people. Well, my setup is like, obviously, I have my face to screen, right? On TikTok because I have to, because of the algorithm. I understand for you guys on TikTok, it's not great. We have the alternative on YouTube. See the full screen. Do it over there. Maybe my setup's better over there. Honestly, obviously, I would like to use TikTok Studio and use my and share my screen on there, but the algorithm doesn't like it. I've had several accounts banned, and it's just a mess. So for me, it's ideal for me to do it this way. After 6 months of doing it, it's the best place. The market's all over the place. The market's all over the place. Yeah, the market is a bit wild. It has been the last couple of weeks. Obviously, with the election, we've had the wars. I think Putin has just signed a decree for Moscow to use nuclear weapons, so that also sucks. What strategy you use? I just use market structure and price movement, price analysis, price action. Maybe it's the Christmas overlay. No, I don't have the Christmas overlay on there. Unfortunately, it's just face to screen. So that's why looks so poor, apparently. Maybe I should just get my tits out and like have a load of filters and like, or maybe I should just be in an NPC. Maybe that'll be better for people. Mind-numbingly boring and stupid. How long have you been trading for? I've been trading for almost 3 years now, mate. How about you, Mike? How you been getting on? How are you trading? Have you just started trading? You've been trading for a while. That'd be my only complaint. Be what are you, Scrooge? Honestly, I like Christmas. I think you need some uncopyrighted Christmas music. Silent. If you'd like to record yourself making me some uncopyrighted Christmas music, then I would happily play that for you. That's also another one, yeah. Ross, are you still a problem with your typing, mate? You okay? That's also the other question I get all the time. I know I can't sing. Hey, I don't know if you can sing or not. I can't sing, but I still love singing. I will sing all the time. It sounds terrible, but I love it anyway. Guys, did you get the USD CAD limit order? Make sure you've added the limit order. I like the setup. Because of the way the market's been, we're attacking it a little bit differently. My screen protector is cracked, so that's probably why. Oh, okay. Fair play. Can you take it off? My wife had that as well. Her screen's screwed. I said to her, I'll get a new phone, but she's like, no, I've got an upgrade soon, blah, 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 blah. I was like, just let me get you a new phone. Like, uh, good job wasn't on live. Who? When? What? What, singing? I have been singing on live to be fair, Wayne. I used to sing all the time, but because obviously now we haven't, um, now I can't play the like the decent music essentially. Obviously there's no words to this copyrighted stuff, so I'm also dyslexic, but it does correct me it for me. So I'm just stupid. Not stupid, bro. My wife's also dyslexic. My uncle's dyslexic, and my granddad's dyslexic. Well, quite a lot of people dyslexic. But they're not, like I say, they're not. None of them are stupid to be. My wife is very good at her job. My uncle builds boats for a living, and my granddad is actually where I get my like entrepreneurial kind of I don't know kind of enthusiasm from. Right, I've always grown up, and my granddad's always worked for himself, but he used to he used to build computers, so he'd build computers and sell computers. He would also he bought electric bikes before electric bikes even were like a thing. I think it was a thing in China, right? And he got on it way too quickly because he sold them eventually. But before it was a thing, he'd already got in on it. And I remember he bought this massive marquee. It was like size of two houses. Like he used to live in a cottage in the middle of nowhere, massive garden and stuff, and they'd have this big whatever I just called it, TP thing, and it would just be boxes and boxes. Like it's lucky he lived in the middle of nowhere because like anywhere else they probably would have been robbed, right? And mind you, obviously he had dogs and guns and stuff like that, but he would yeah, literally just leave them boxed up in this marquee thing. And he also, I remember him also buying a kit car. And he built his own car. Like that was really good as well, like sports car. But again, because he lived in the middle of nowhere, he it was like it was low, and obviously there was big bumps and stuff like that because it was a proper country road. My reason for spelling mistakes is fat thumbs. Yeah, well, my thumbs are pretty skinny to be. On live account with got we should have put it on the live account to be fair because we had the 40 pip TP, didn't we? Do you know Norris Crary on TikTok Live? I have no idea who that is, user. I'm sorry. I'm sure he's a lovely guy. We literally missed the USD SDG trade by a pip, and he's gone straight to our TP. Annoying. So we're waiting for CAD CHF, Board CHF, USD CHF. USD CHF is very, very close to creeping and touching us. Yeah, we get on. That is also the USD CHF one is one on the live account as well. The challenge account. I know, but still learning how to in your school. Yeah, it's all good, bro. Wayne, to be fair, in 7 days, you've absolutely smashed through the levels so much that you got me rethinking my how to do it. What time did USD SDG happen at? It was like 10 p.m. on Monday. Then it kind of almost retested at 4 a.m. on Tuesday. So between 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Like it is literally like 3 pips. Ridiculous. Yes, mate, I'm determined. Love it. You can do it. Like anyone can do it. Anyone can trade, right? Everyone and anyone can trade, and it's as long as you've got a strategy, a trading plan, and a journal. They're the three main things that I would say to everyone: strategy, a trading plan, and a trading journal. Those three things, and you will be fine. You've got to stick. Obviously, just stick to your strategy, stick to your trading plan, and journal your trades. As you're journaling your trades, get rid of all of your nice. Anyways, back to work break. Over now. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, Wayne. All right, reach out to me if you need any help. I will speak to you later. Um, all all you need, and then you can once you're journaling them, obviously you can get rid of all the bad habits and stick to the good one. Okay, was awake for the first time, but wasn't on the charts. May move alerts slightly further. Yeah, I've noticed that as well. Like I maybe like move alerts to the edge of the 4 hour or something like that. Eventually, my wife's missed. Hope it's not. Just give me an update on my wife. Alex, have you got an email I can reach you on? I've DM'd you on here. Oh yeah, Ash, just DM me on here and I will get back to you about anything you've DM'd me on. I actually need to set a an email up for this business. I think I've got one, but I just don't really. I might add it. Not many people use email really, but I could definitely add one to the link in the bio. I could definitely add an email for any inquiries. But I like DMs. DMs are quite a bit more personal, right? I suppose DMs are more personal and emails are a little bit more professional, I suppose. Sure, check your DM, can drop you my WA. It's all good. What I'll do is I will check all my messages after the live. I'll be live for about an hour and then I'll need to go get my daughter. So will be just after them. What's everyone's favorite pair to trade? What do you, like for me? My favorite pair is probably Nas. I love Nas to death. Like the movement on Nas hasn't been great recently. Like I was literally just saying in one of the groups, like I miss the zone to zone trades on Nas, like 13% a week kind of stuff on Nas. That's how we used to roll on Nas, and now it's just everything going on. It's just a bit wild. I use email for telling me parcels have been sent and only for work. Yeah, see that? Yeah, I'm a bit the same really. A lot of junk mail. Like I get a lot of junk mail in my emails, which is why I don't really like using emails because it's all like I don't really know. Like you end up just with just spam full of shit, right? Half the time I don't even know how some of these companies get my email address. But one of my email addresses, like my OG email address, like I've had it for so long, it's just full of just spam most of the time. I'll read this. Russia confirms attacks strike at Bryansk region. Bryansk, Russia. So is he saying that Ukraine of debris of one anti fell on the territory of a military facility, the Bryansk region, where Russian defense ministry? All kicking off. Walmart earnings are up. President-elect Donald Trump vows to frack. Are we about to collide with a global cruise? That's set to me. Temper records. Blah, blah, blah. Honestly, like I feel like the whole Ukraine and Russia thing is escalating just before Trump gets in. Emu are the worst for emails. Yeah, 100%. It's always companies like Timu, Wish, like all these just crazy, wild companies that, yeah. Guys, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do drop a follow. We've filled all our free spots today, which is great. There's no more free spots within the community. If you'd like to sign up to the community, make sure you use the link in the bio. Free passes have got. What's everyone's goals? Like, if you had money that you're aiming for, what's your end game? What's everyone's like end game financially? You just want to be comfortable. You're happy with the situation you're in, but you just want to be more comfortable. The other personal and only give out to friends. Have an account for parcels. Oh right, yeah. Emails. For me, I really want to get to a point where I can just take my family traveling, like almost every week, right? Just every week or every month, just go traveling, see a new country, experience new things. And like when I get there, I mean like actually experience things, not get there and be like, yeah, I want to travel the world and just sit in a all inclusive hotel and just like because that's not to me that's not traveling, right? To traveling, you've got to experience culture, right? Meet the people, get involved with things. Like go into, I don't think go like I understand how a lot of people want to go on holiday and chill by a pool. Like, I understand that. Like we, especially like coming from an engineering background, spending 12 hours a day under a train. You know what I mean? All you want to do is just get some sun, chill out or whatever. But you have to get out and about as well. I think the best way to do it, for me personally, when we went to Italy, Sicily, we rented a villa, a massive villa. It was more than like a villa. It was like a compound, right? So it had different like it had several houses on there and stuff like that. So we rented this whole compound and it had like a little park and a pool and stuff for the kids, like a kiddie pool and an adult pool and stuff, and it was really nice. And literally just outside was a train station, and you can literally just get anywhere via train. Um, I thought about driving, but if you guys have seen people in Italy drive, like honestly, like it's just not worth the it's stressful. But yeah, like traveling by train is so cheap and it's so easy. I don't understand why in the UK traveling by train is so expensive. I really don't understand why we make it so expensive. Surely you want to encourage people to use public transport. I have friends who just want to chill on holiday, whereas I like to explore a little and also chill. Yeah, I think it's a balance, isn't it? Like that's why I feel like you have to go for like at least 10 days. You have to go on holiday for at least 10 days. 7 days, I just don't feel like it's enough. By the time you get there, depending on where you're going, obviously, but by the time you get there, you've got to get there, settle in. Um, recover from the traveling that you've been doing. Then you've got to obviously do like if you're staying in a villa, you've got to do all the food shop and all that sort of stuff. So then that's kind of the first day probably written off. First 2 days maybe written off. And then like if you're going for a week, then you've also got to worry about clearing everything out afterwards and packing, and then that's like the last day and a bit kind of written off as well. So I feel like 10 days to 2 weeks you have to do. But again, obviously, it's all to do with like financial. Like, I don't want to sound like a knob. I mean, like, some people can't afford to obviously go for 10 days or 2 weeks or whatever, whatever. So, like, if you're going local, like if UK or even like France or somewhere, France, Germany, somewhere close, I think 7 days will probably be enough. I really want to do the south of France. That's kind of like on my list. That's my in-laws went. They went via camper van actually. Um, like, so my father-in-law started off with this like VW transporter, right? And he kitted it all out as a camper, and then he used that for a bit. He sold that after he did it up. Obviously made some money from it, and then bought a proper camper, like with a toilet and everything in. And now he's got that one. He's been to the south of France in that one. And he's now gonna buy an even bigger one because he wants a bigger one. I think he's buying a bigger one because of the dog. Like he's got a what is she? It's like a Jack Russell, but like Jack Russell. No, it's not a Jack Russell. Uh, let me try and Google it quickly. Like it's a big dog, and she's lovely. I love her. Like her name's Peggy, and she's just bloody adorable. See if I can see on here. Uh, uh, no, no, no. I don't like. I want a list of dogs. I don't want to like look at loads. They're all fucking tiny dogs. Dog breeds. For some reason, she's not on there either. It's not like it's kind of between the size of a German Shepherd and the size of a Great Dane, right? Like she's big, she's curly, she's like black and ginger, um, but like this like Jack Russell type dog. I can't even think of what she is now. My mind's completely gone. Um, but yeah, he wants to get a bigger one because I think they want to take the dog as well. So then obviously you don't have to pay for dogs. So I'd look after her. I've said to her like, we'll look after her. I love her. I love dogs. We're gonna have to get our own dog, I think. Again, obviously it's more expensive when you go on holiday. You've then got to pay for the dog to stay in the dog thing. It's not a Rottweiler, no. But it's yeah, more expensive to have like dog sitting and all that sort of stuff. But I do really, really want a dog. Like I'd love a dog, and I think a dog would encourage me to get out more. Like being stuck in the office all the time, I would love to be able to yeah, get out, take the dog for a walk every morning and in the evening. At the moment, I just don't do enough. I want to go Bali, but like you said, that's 2 weeks. Yeah, see Bali, it's like what? Is it at least a 12-hour flight, isn't it, Bali? Be honest, I've seen a lot of people, like a lot of traders, go out and actually live in Bali because it's cheap. Is that glare? That's a proper bad glare. I'm sorry to the YouTube guys. Proper horrible glare that is. 15 hours. Yeah, I'm not a fan of like 15-hour flights because it's a big old plane as well, isn't it? I can remember flying back from I think we were flying back from Cuba, and I don't know what it was, but it was like obviously you're flying, so it doesn't feel like your feet are on the floor anyway. But I just like it was just weird. I just got this horrible feeling all of a sudden. Didn't like it. Yeah, you can live like a king, go out every night for food, accommodation, everything for like 2 to 3K. Whereas in the UK, that's just standard living. Still struggling. Yeah, exactly. Like my mortgage is over £600 a month, and I and for £600 a month, I could easily, like say, accommodation. I'd be living like in a mansion, like a big old house, Bali, I think. Don't get me wrong. Like I like where I live, and I've got space around the house and stuff like that. Like I like to do extensions and stuff, but just like effort in it. I need to sort my life out. Honestly, I need to focus on my priorities. Doing a lot of decorating at the moment as well. Finding the time for it. I honestly just don't find the time for anything. I'm either working or I am working, obviously doing this, trading and stuff. But like finding the time, because then obviously if I'm not doing this, like I say, I've then got my daughter. If I haven't got my daughter, my wife's here. I just need to take a break and just step back and be like, I'm dragging my ass to the gym. Get it done, Ross. You got this, mate. What are you training today? I honestly like. I need to get like back into it. Push day to day may mainly flies, smaller movements rather than heavy compound movements. Okay, fair. Josh, you seem to be the man I need to connect with. Gym talk, I need some advice. Yeah, Leon, he said, I don't know if you saw his post on school, but he said he'd do a free program. I can't hear you, Alex. And yes, Leon, what's up? Can't hear me. Everyone else hear me? Can you not hear me because you don't have your headphones in? Or you've muted me? I can hear you now, mate. Oh, okay, cool. Yes, yes. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Um, yeah. So yeah, like if you need a program, hit Ross up. Oh, so you a PT? I think when you turn TikTok, I think the mic doesn't pick you up as well. Mic's on my headset because I don't use. I've got a Blue Yeti mic. It's supposed to be a decent mic, but I honestly don't know what's gone wrong with it. I don't know if it's the cable. I'm gonna have to invest in a new mic, but I've started using the headset one now. Currently studying to be one and a strength and conditioning coach. Nice. I will message you on school, Ross. Need to sort my back out and be less of a well-rounded person. Honestly, that's my problem as well. My lower back is so weak. Um, I saw my neighbor used to, an old neighbor used to have like, you know, one of those ab machines that are battery powered and they like pulsate. He had one of those, but for his back. I don't know if that actually helps or not. I don't know. No problem, Leon. If you want to chat on the phone, if it's easier, bro, yeah, with that. Leon loves a good phone call. I really want. My excuse is my knee is sore and clicks. So you want to do like light works, right? No worries, dude. Happy to get with. Today's been such a slow day. Like with gold still pushing. Well, it's gold. I am a bit hesitant, right, with this zone because of everything that's going on. I think the Ukraine and Russia things are going to develop very quickly, in in my opinion. So gold right now, I feel like we just need to leave it alone. US 30. I do like this zone on the US 30. There's all this liquidity, so I'd like this to just drop and sweep this. Give us a nice drop down to one of these areas. But we've also got this break of structure here, right? And leaves us with this zone, which so this might be a case of monitoring it, waiting for a reaction. Because entry confirmation with US 30 seems to work quite well. Ross can become the FTA's fitness instructor. How sick would that be? Have our own fitness instructor in the school group or in the school community. Um, These are if you do like 20 squats every few days with no weight and stretch your knees out before and after, the knee pain will soon go. Nice. And mental health rep, yeah. 100% love it. And then we've got Leon that does all the content creating as well. If you guys needed logos or anything like that, you reach out to Leon. So Ross, if you started your own business and you wanted to do like content creating and stuff like that for your fitness and your mental health and all that sort of stuff, reach out to Leon. I'm trying to get a job out of you at this point. Look, eventually we will get to a point, right? We will get to a point. It's going to take some time, right? We've only been doing this not even properly, right? I've not been properly grinding. I've been doing this for 6 months, but it's not like I've been live every day for 6 months. I'm actually gonna. Oh, I was gonna do that. Actually gonna look into Facebook ads and stuff as well. Um, so to grow things quicker. So eventually, when things get to a certain level, obviously I won't be able to manage it by myself. So I will look to the community, especially the OGs, and they know how everything goes. They know how to trade. They know how school works. You guys, you know, you've got free time. You want to help out. Obviously, you'll be rewarded for your help as well. So yeah, we can look at that eventually at some point, but not going to be uh no, be kind of 6 to 12 months, 12 months time, I think. We'll try that Ross, although get pain front of knee when try to stretch quads. I don't know. Gold sale went bad for me today. Yeah, honestly, like LB, there's a lot of stuff going on geopolitically. So like with the Ukraine and the Russia thing, like price is really bullish at the moment. I honestly would stay away. I was monitoring or going to be monitoring kind of 2680 area. But if I'm honest, I wouldn't even look at it at the moment. There are a lot more safer pairs to trade than gold. So Foam rollers are really good, if not, mate. You think it's joint though, instead of like muscular? Yeah. Diesel, you've been to the doctors. I mean, that's probably the first. The first, probably the first thing everybody should say is, "Have you seen a qualified person?" uh, Analysis was spot on as well. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes Price will just do what he wants, right? You can't help it. Yes, went to GP. Okay. What did they say? Don't mind me asking. Stop being on your knees. What's the wife doing to you? Be honest, I get completely different, relevant. But again, because I was on the under the trains, right? I've got like I started getting hard lumps on my knees because of I didn't really wear knee pads, which is my own fault as well, to be fair. But obviously, it's like hard skin, and it was doing my knees in. Not to the point where obviously I was getting joint pain or anything, but it was really messing up my knees. Yeah, it's trapped gas, I think, in the joints, but obviously moving around is the best way to fix it. Yeah, like I say, maybe beyond that. Fairs, fairs, fairs. Um, Guys, if you want to see the screen that we're looking at, we're over on YouTube as well, so the link is in the bio. Check us out on YouTube. Make sure you hit the subscribe and the noti bell over there as well. Told me to take cod liver oil and turmeric and do some exercises. They gave link to. Ah, okay, cool. Probably might be the squats and stuff. Oh, oh, I need to turn this heater off. Like I've had this heater on almost all day, and although it's not that expensive, still probably. Yeah, supplements and stuff like that are all out of my range. To be honest, I don't like giving medical advice when I don't know about fair play. Damage already, probably my knees have been knocking around for 48 years. 48 diesel. Isn't like without getting deep, like it's crazy how time flies. Like I have started to appreciate time and life so much more. And especially, I'm so glad that I've done the things in life I've done. Like all the traveling I've done and all this sort of stuff. Like, I'm so glad that I got out of my comfort zone and I did it because some of the experiences I've had are just absolutely incredible. And I'm so privileged and happy to have them. So, like, time is just precious, right? You can have all the money in the world, but you can't buy time. And it's just, it's crazy. It's crazy. And obviously, you want to live a happy and fulfilled life, but when you've got all these external factors like governments and stuff like the areas you live in and all this sort of stuff making things a bit more difficult for people, like it's horrible. But I just can't. Yeah, I can't get back into politics. How do I? No idea. Need to learn how to do like tags and stuff on YouTube. Because I don't know how you become up on the search. Like I have this vidIQ thing, right? And it's this software that tells you what to use. Remix in your channels. What type of? Oh, I have no idea what I'm doing. I need to stop. I'm going to mess this up. I need to stop it. It's ridiculous. Dude. I don't know where. I might join the gym again, you know. I might join the gym again. I hate do you know what it is? I hate going back to the gym, right? It's probably not the best time either when it's fucking snowing. Um, but I hate going to the gym or going back to the gym and seeing the people that that stayed and that have done it consistently. I don't like it. Um, it's really really horrible. Like it's really annoying seeing like the fact oh that could have been me. But I might have to do it. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to sign up after live. I'm signing up to the gym. I'm going to go back tomorrow morning. I'm going to get my eating right, and I'm going to get on it 100%. That's it. It's official. I'm going back to the gym. My missus is going to be like, yeah, but then you wasted the money on the dumbbells. Which is technically true. It's not, because I do use them. I just don't use them as much as I probably should. Uh, uh, guys, has anyone in the chat, have you opened the Vantage account? Because they're telling one of the team that they have to pay for Vantage Pro to upgrade to get 500 to 1 leverage, but I got mine straight away. Um, Better to go now than go in January with the rest of them. Yeah, 100%. And also, do you know what it is as well? Is obviously I'm gonna eat more because it's Christmas, but also I like to go because we obviously go to we go see our family in uh at Christmas Day, yeah, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, those sorts of stuff. And at family, like I'd like to not be fat in the photos. Do you know what I mean? I hate seeing myself in photos and like, oh yeah, just having the double chin and stuff. It really, really winds me up. Add these guys in. Uh, I told me yesterday when I sent you the thumbnail, why do I look fat? Where did you roll the big fat? Yeah, I know. I hate it. Honestly, I hate it. But then I say I hate it, right? And I will eat a fucking chocolate bar or something like that. I need to just sort myself out. Like my discipline in trading and my patience with trading is like it's on, right? I like I can do it. There's no issue. But with food, like I just love food. I can't like a massive respect to people that can, you know, do that. It's so close right now. I've got an account warning on my Alex Trading Live account. Why is that? If that one goes as well, I'll be livid. I don't know whether to just the Forex trading with Alex one instead. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Put it out. I need to start posting more content. Come on, it should touch us in soon. It can't be that far away. Have I added this? No, I don't think I have. I think I was going to wait for Alexa, stop. Just shut up. Like, can't stand it. Oh. Guys, I'm putting a buy limit order at 0.8819. Stop loss at 0.8795 All right, TP1 is at 0.8843. Okay, TP2, T2, 0.857, T3 be 0.8919. About to touch us in as well. Literally about to touch us in. Just change that school header for signal to near rather than close, as people might get confused. Ah, okay. Yeah, entry. Ideally, I want to put it on the live account as well, but I've left it too late. Sunday's all done. Push down, touch us in. Mad, my brother-in-law is in Leeds. He's got zero snow. Come on, touch us in. Let's go. Do 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 do. Ash guy. Yeah, so much fine. Let's see if we get a touch in now, guys. Getting there slowly but surely. I'm stuck because I wanted to set this up on the live account as well, right? But not everyone's going to read it in time, so it's not fair on everyone, which is annoying. I'll make sure we do it fairly. I don't want to start leaving people behind and stuff because I just get pissed off. Uh, pushing down, pushing down, pushing down. Pushing down. Come on, touch us in. Don't do us dirty. Don't leave without us. Come on. Honestly, it's literally like 4 or 5 pips away. Come What on? That is literally one pip. Don't take the piss. Oh, come on. There we go. Now we're in. Let's see if we now get the it's because zones are usually at areas of resistance. Why it takes time to get that? Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's wicked in nicely. So hopefully we'll now get a rejection, a push up from this wick. But this is the problem with forex pairs, right? Forex pairs, they're just a lot slower. You're not going to get like on gold and NAS, we get the reaction and then suddenly you'll be at like 20, 30, 40 pips. It could come further into zone and then give a reaction. Like, it is what it is. Problem is I can't stay on or I wait for us to see if we get to TP1, unfortunately, because I need to get ready to go get We1. So, at least we've got into a trade. Let's see if it holds, and we will go from there. I appreciate the support, guys. You are absolutely just great. Like, obviously, like you stick around for hours, you come back, you leave, come back, and all this sort of stuff. So I appreciate you so much for all the support. And I will see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a little bit more smoother running because my daughter will be back at nursery. The wife will go sort herself out at work because she's working further away. So yeah, things should run a little bit smoother. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow on the live. And yeah, appreciate the support as usual. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you again as usual. See you later, Leon, Diesel. You guys are amazing. And obviously, you know where I am if you need any help. All right. So let's see if this trade works out. We're in the trade. Let's see if we can get to TP1. Once we get to TP1, obviously we'll go stop loss to break even, and then wait for drop. All right. So see you later. Thanks again, and hope you all enjoy the rest of your day.